Yeah, AEO. I had that on a watch list today as well, like on a separate screen. And so let's see, it was AEO, Okta. $310. Microsoft 478 is a huge level for Microsoft. So let's see if we get a bounce there. CrowdStrike. I might get involved here pre-market, but it might be too late. So let's see if I can get a fill here. 504. I'm going to put it out there. I don't know if I'm going to get filled or not. Again, these are all nibbles. Okay. So we're not going crazy. And I'm going to see if we can get a bounce and get filled on the bounce. Again, levels to watch today, at least that I'm watching. Cue the disclaimer. It's not financial advice. Do whatever you want. It's your money. On the downside, we need to see 615.30 hold on the cues. If we get a bounce off there, maybe potentially move higher. That's a healthy bounce. Otherwise, you're looking for a breakout over 623 on the cues. The levels I'm watching like a hawk right now is really where the SPY is right now. So 679.33. If we hold that, we got a chance of bouncing like we did yesterday, right? I mean, look at the level. Just look left. If we break 678.03, so you just call it 678, be concerned on a further downward move here on the markets, guys. So no trade on CrowdStrike yet. Maybe we get a bounce. Anyways, I'm going to hand it over to Scott. Scott, good to see you.
Traders, good morning and welcome to the 44 Trade Room. DVG, thank you so much. And here we go for a Wednesday, middle of the week hump day. And interesting, payrolls kind of disrupted a good morning. We were higher this morning, and then we've got this little bomb that went off. So we'll take a look at that more, a little bit more as we get the day started today. Good morning to all here in the room. Good morning to DVG and the rest of the team here, Clifton. And good morning to everybody on social media on our YouTube channel this morning. Great to have everybody here. And great to be trading today on this Wednesday. Looking forward to it. Okay, let's talk about the stocks. Let's talk about the markets, and then we will get into some details here and get this day rocking and rolling here as we get into the day today. We'll start off with Asia in the overnight session. We saw the Nikkei rise 561 points. Hong Kong Hang Seng down 334. Shanghai and China down 20. Okay, and and then as we get into it here, we look at Europe. Europe is red across the board. They just turned red. German DAX down 48. FTSE and UK down 19. And the CAC 40 down 21 in Paris. Combine that with Asia, and you've only got one market up, and you've got 5 markets down, putting pressure on the U.S. futures this morning. And that's what we've got. The only market that's up is the Nikkei. And then we've got pressure on the U.S. futures here this morning. And it's taken them down lower here this morning. Dow futures down 77. Excuse me. Down 77. NASDAQ futures down 152 and a half. And the S&P E-minis down 16 and a half this morning. So we're going to be a little bit lower this morning. Oil's bounced back over $59, up 38 cents, 59.02 per barrel. And if you're in the gold market this morning, if you're looking at gold and trying to figure out what's going on there, well, I'll tell you what, gold's up $34 this morning, 42.54.80 per troy ounce. Silver's up, copper's up, platinum's up. Palladium is down this morning. And here's the big news. November private payrolls unexpectedly fall by 32,000, led by steep small business job cuts, ADP, and the futures have reacted to that. They're down now this morning. So if you're a bull in this market, maybe a good opportunity to buy at the lower levels for today. See if we get a bounce, like DVG was saying, off of those levels. Macy's in the news, posting strongest growth in more than 3 years. And that's about it. So again, everything was going along as planned this morning. And then we get this private payroll number, and that has hurt the overall markets. Okay. So let's say good morning to all here in the room. Christian, good morning to you. Yep. Clifton, good morning. Andy, good morning to you. Yep. Yep. Christian, very good. Yeah, you got to be able to move and groove with the market here, and that's what happened this morning. DVG, good morning. Steve, good morning. Vincent, good morning. Divide, good morning. Dan, good morning. Brian, good morning. Darren, congratulations. Great day yesterday. Yep. Y, good morning. Seth, good morning. Allie, good morning. Jay, good morning to all this morning. Okay, let me adjust a couple of these charts that I've got here. I just want to clean things up, make sure that I'm in the right trades here. And I like Marvel this morning for sure. Okay, TA to the downside. And let me get a couple more of these up here this morning. Want to look at IREN. That stock down pretty considerably this morning. CXM this morning. We got time. Yeah, CXM, a little bit too small a move for me. So MCHP. Just want to make sure that I've got that. Yeah, MCHP looking good. MSTR looking good. CXM, ASAN. Let's take a look at ASAN. NVIDIA might be a good play today as well. No, ASAM not enough there for me. ACHC. Take a look at that quickly this morning. Yeah, that stock there. I think ACH. Yeah, they posted. Let me get the play here because. Yeah, there we go. They posted, I think, better than expected. That's ACHC, right? Let's see, Acadia. Dropped 24% after cut its full year guidance. Okay, so that is the downside stock. My mistake. Sorry. OKTA, I got that up to the downside here. Watching that. MCRWD, that stock has pulled back quite a bit based on the news today. Probably now under 500 could be a great trade to the downside here. CRWD, and then GTLB this morning. That stock could bust that 38.50 area and sink further. GTLB, and then last is PSTG. And that stock down this morning, and I've got that up here on the screen, so we'll replace that with the let's take a look at SNDK one more time. Okay, and then I'm going to put up NVDA here. Okay, my picks for the day. Post the alert here this morning. We're going to be looking at an AMD long this morning, 216. AMD long 216. Let me redo this here. Sorry about that. Can't type. So again, if the market snaps this morning, 216 will be nice on AMD. Could flush out this morning, don't know that. OKTA under 76.50, and that's the short today. OKTA, short under 76.50. Okay, and then the Marvel trade here over 100, pretty simple to me. This will be MRVL long over 100. It'd be nice to see this thing flush this morning and pick some shares up around that 94 area. American Eagle this morning, 23.50 on the long side. This is AEO coming in with better than expected earnings, and that's going to be over 23.50. And last but not least, the PSTG trade. Here we go, PSTG long this morning over, or short this morning, I'm sorry, oops. Let me reposition this. Oh, wait, let me look here real quickly here because there was one, I don't know if it's PSTG. Shares fell 13% after the storage firm report 58 cents for 964 and 58,956. So they beat actually, and this was the one that I was looking to take a reversal off of. So PSTG, I knew one of them was like this. PSTG this morning long over 80. So we'll see if it bounces here this morning. Okay, I am set. We got a minute to go. DVG, top 1 or 2 this morning if you had to pick.
I mean, I missed crowd.
Okay.
So CrowdStrike for sure. I think I'm looking for a lot of stuff to the downside. Watching Amazon to see if we get a bounce to around 234-ish and then give up. But it looks like I'm going to probably be shorting Microsoft like right out of the gate.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting on CrowdStrike this morning. They reported 96 cents a share on 1.23, and the street was looking for 84 at 1.22. So they beat both sides, and they're getting their butt handed to them.
Guidance.
Yeah. Could be. I didn't read that, but okay. Nonetheless, 24 seconds. Traders, Jay, good morning to you. Great to have you here this morning.
See if we get a little bit of a bounce and rejection on Amazon, even Microsoft up at 478 to 480. I might get interested in shorting here. Big flush though. Let's be careful.
Okay, market is open. Let's have a great day, traders.
Okay, let's get started.
MSTR pulling back.
SanDisk biting down. I'm going to nibble here. Amazon short. Terrible entry.
Yeah, might not
watching
matter.
Microsoft here. Okay, we're short on Amazon.
Watch AEO here. AEO. Did not get the entry that I wanted. Let's wait this opening candle here.
Let's see if we crack 230. There we go. I'm going to take a partial on Amazon here in a moment.
Like I said on OKTA, geez.
Okay. Small partial on Amazon. Man, it's quick this morning. Oof.
Yep.
I didn't get a chance to post it, guys. I just did a market order in and out. CrowdStrike missed it. Look at that, down at 487 now. Man.
Wow.
Okay, gonna get out of Amazon here in a moment. It's the bounce I was looking for, hoping for, but excuse me.
PSTG coming down.
Keep an eye on the SPY here. Okay, I'm going to short Microsoft here, 478.
Okay, no trades yet for myself. Look at OKTA. Gosh, dog, I missed that thing.
Okay, I'm moving it up to 479. Microsoft. I don't mind keep moving higher to 480. If we get up, okay, we're in Microsoft. $479 entry.
MRVL, nice.
SPY getting a bounce here.
Dow's green this morning by 7 points. Nasdaq's down just 54. Is it a trap? I don't know.
Could be. At 684 on the SPY, big level, big level. And Microsoft dropped, what is this, 11 points this morning? If we roll over, I may add. Okay, I'm going to add Microsoft. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Looks nice. We'll get a little more. Let's see if we can break this session low, guys. Come on. Here comes Amazon. No. All right, guys, Microsoft, we're going to go for it. Let's see if we can break the session low here. Holding, holding, holding. I'm shorting the Qs here, guys, with options. Let's do it. Wow, Amazon. Watching Oracle.
Wow, look at OKTA. Unbelievable.
Is it moving higher? Okta?
Yeah,
tanking?
big time move.
Oh, whoa, big pop. Okay, let's keep an eye on the SPY. What's it going to do here? Wow, look at Amazon really biting down now. I'm watching crowd. I pulled my pre-market order off just because I didn't get filled, but it's up over 500 again. So to your point, Scott, beat the numbers, just not guidance.
Yep.
And it tanked down to 486 bucks. So it's a pretty big bounce, $20 bounce here.
Watching Amazon too. Big move to the downside here on Amazon. Yeah, OKTA, you know, I thought about it at 75.50 and I said, no, let's see what it does here. But, you know, the tail's in the tape. I mean, it talks about good earnings and stuff like that, beating. And stock got beat up this morning and now filling the entire gap. About ready to turn green on OKTA. AEO about ready to blast off. AMD down.
A little concerned because the SPY right now is trying to get above the close.
Mm-hmm. How about
short.
CRWD under 500? I think I'll post this here. No trade so far. AEO would have been a smart trade. Okay, I'll post it here. CRWD short under 500. Small share size to start.
Come on, Microsoft.
Nice round number here. NASDAQ down 91. Dow's up 51 points.
Excuse me. Microsoft might be running out of steam down here. I could get a bounce. 478 is a big level for Microsoft, so if we break that session low, though, 475, I mean, it's 470 becomes a reality. Amazon really biting it. Okay, I'm going for it. I'll put options on the Qs here. 620 strike for tomorrow. Start with 10. Man, crowd is moving big time. Up, down, left, right. Okay, let's see if we get the break now on Microsoft here. Looking for, again, that snap under 475.60 should do the trick. We're seeing it on the names like Amazon. Here we go. Here it comes. We'll take a partial on Microsoft here in a moment. Just waiting for that break under the session low. Hopefully we get it.
Wow, OKTA. Unbelievable. Missed some opportunities this morning, that's for sure.
NVIDIA broke 180.04 big level. So if it gets back through there, it might be interesting to go long. We'll see.
Should have focused all on OKTA this morning. That's all right.
Here come the cues. Guys, big move now on the cues. Be careful.
Just doubled up on the Qs now, down 123 so far. So those of you that are in the CRWD trade, we're going to add at the 495.
Watching Oracle 203.
Rick, I'm going to take it over 72, and I'll post this here because the crowd trade is going to go really good here, I think, under 495. I'm going to go PSTG for a bounce here, long over 72. Stock is down, if you're looking at down $23 this morning, on not so bad of numbers that they posted. So we shall see. Got to be worth a bounce somewhere, right? It's not going to go straight down. And 495 on the CRWD, that would be a great add here if we get it. That would be my full share size trade.
Coin getting a bounce. I think I'm going to short Oracle here. 202.50. I really want it around 203.
Okay, watch, see if we get the bounce to 72 here now. $505, a little over 505, and I will come out of the CRWD trade.
Uh-oh.
Here
Bounce
comes
coming.
72. Watch the bounce now. Watch the bounce on OKTA. I mean on PSTG.
Okay, we're in Oracle 203, guys. We got a 203 fill that works. Post that here.
We're going to come in right at 72 break.
Come on. Come on. Yes, Oracle. Come on, Softy. And then when you get the cues to follow, maybe we get a nice break here, make some dough. Getting ready to take a partial Softy. Let's see if we get a break, though. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Target's going to be 74 on the bounce here, PSTG.
Okay, small partial Microsoft. Good trade. Oracle, though, I'll probably take a partial in a moment as well.
Yeah, just be patient on the CRWD trade.
Let's see what we do at the close on Oracle.
70 will be my stop on PSTG. MSTR now, wow, higher day.
Okay, taking some off Oracle here. So we'll get the follow through down through the close. There it is. Beautiful fill. Thank you. I'll take that. Amazon getting a bounce. Okay. I don't want to bet against the SPY just yet. I want to see it break 679.33. We bounced off that pre-market, and that was the low of session yesterday. So right now the SPY demonstrating it wants to hold up markets at the moment, but tech definitely faltering. Might close out the rest of the Amazon trade here in a moment. Be patient. See if I can get a little more on these runners with Oracle. Guys, Qs are getting heavy. I think we snapped pre-market lows here. Crowd, that would have been an awesome trade, Scott. I don't know if you took that or not, but man.
Yeah, I'm
nice.
short the trade right now, and I'm going to add under 495.
Oh, nice.
Break of 495 will go to full share size here. So just waiting for the confirmation to drop here.
Look at Oracle go. Yeah, baby. I already took a partial, so I'm going to let the rest play out and see how it goes. Now let's see it fall apart. What a great trade. It was fantastic, actually. 2.5 points. Sure, no problem. Can we break 200 on Oracle?
Okay, there's the ad on CRWD. I'd say a couple points under that that 495 here. So 493 breaks 494. I'm out. I'll cover it up. The stock can move really, really quickly here, so I'm going to give it just a little bit of slack.
We'll bounce on Oracle. Okay, we'll close that up. Wow, CrowdStrike. Jeez. Okay, all out Oracle. It's okay. Made some quick bucks on that.
Wow, what a blessing here. Big, huge trade for myself here on CRWD. Going to cover off right here at that 492.50 area and come out 3/4 of the trade right here. And I am out of the trade right here. CRWD, I've taken all shares off. So if it tanks anymore, it'll be without me, right?
Incredible trade, man.
Yeah, really nice. Kind of a ballsy trade. I mean, it was,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of stock that can go against you 5-10 points in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
We nailed the direction correctly. And once you get the direction correctly, it's just putting on the right share size. Now we've got a headache now with PSTG that I'm in at 72. And again, that stock there is down 24 points. So with
Services PMI is out.
out of bounds. So if you're looking at bottom feed, right here would be an ideal place right above 70 if it holds.
Services PMI came in under, both for services and composite. SanDisk really finally biting it down, man. Missed that one. It's okay. Can't trade them all.
Yeah. I'm no longer going to be interested in CRWD, no.
I want to see if the SPY takes out 678.03 today. If it does, we've got a long way down. 675, 676, likely the next area to pause. Start breaking that, well, it could be problematic. Maybe 1 to 2% day to day. I know the bulls don't want to give that up though, so. Come on, Softy. Let's go. Let the runners work. Watch out. Watch out. Come on, Q's.
PSTG flirting with that 70 mark now. I can't justify it, no, but I can say this, that the earnings miss or whatever that they did is not that bad, right? So that's the interesting thing. It's, you know, it's not like they missed by a mile. I'm going to buy some right here at 70. So I'm in at 70 and 72. A little over 71 average.
Okay, guys, keep an eye on the SPY.
Full share size.
Let's keep an eye on 679.33 below and 78.03 below that. If we break those two levels, time to get bearish. I know as much as you guys have a tendency to be a little bit more bullish, it's important as a trader to be flexible in the approach. If we start bouncing off those levels, then maybe we see a shift in markets. Just took some off, a little bit more off of Microsoft, just in case we bounce here, but
still 74 target on PSTG. Yeah, I mean, you could say that average down in the trade, not the thing that you always want to do, but again, you know, something I feel comfortable with, and you know, it's a $70 stock. I think it's down, what, 26%, or was down 26%, starting to make a little turn here. See if we cup at the bottom, and then see if we roll the LTR. Okay.
man, the SPY is strong today.
Yeah.
For now. SanDisk really wanted to short that. Didn't get a chance to. Oh well. Here comes Softy, new session low. Nice, Darren. I just saw your note. He was short early from the news, 484. It's a big trade. Okay. I'm closing out Amazon. Maybe this is where markets decide to turn around. I don't know. Just have to put options on the Qs, so that's fine. Got runners left on Microsoft. See what happens there. I'm very tempted to put options on the SPY as well, but it's way stronger than the Qs, which was the opposite yesterday. Qs were the powerhouse.
Yeah, just a bounce. That's all we're looking for really on PSTG, just a bounce. So strategy to try to come out of the trade.
Okay, SPY just peaking at 680 again. Can we crack 679.33, yesterday's session low, where we had a big rally off that level? If we crack that, watch 678.03. If we crack that, then I'd be looking at 675 on the SPY. Guys, here comes the move. We're in the 679 print on the SPY. Be careful. Be careful. Here come the Qs, looking great on my put options here. I can hold those for a while.
Yeah, I was going to go OKTA long here. No,
Q's
I
breaking
don't
the
see
low down.
anything I love. I don't see anything I love right now. I guess PSTG only because I'm in it. In it to win it. Let's go. Yeah, just sitting here at the bottom, PSTG. Not a good sign. Be nice if we caught a bid down here, but I'm not going to count on it. Kind of slowed down, right? I mean, I get that feeling here. I'm looking at the volume. Like we've fallen off a cliff here about a half hour in.
This could be the mother of all bull or bear traps. We'll see.
Yeah, right on.
I'm telling you, the SPY is just incredibly strong.
GTLB coming. I mean, OKTA would be my only thing I'm thinking of maybe on the long side here. But I want to see the volume. I want to see this market do something here. We're kind of stagnant. Dow's up 50, Nasdaq's down approximately 95, and we're sitting, squatting.
Yeah.
Well,
It feels like the trap's being set. That's it all. Like I'm short on a few of these names, including put options, and I'm like hovering the button because I don't want to get caught off sides here. And Besson's talking.
yeah, again, I'm looking for 74, maybe a little over 73. We shall see here on PSTG. If we move here, AMD's starting to look good here. 215, I'll try it. Small share size, 215, 215.50, add. AMD long, 215. Stop loss will be 2 points, 213. target up to that 216 area. I think I'll wait to add it at 216, see if this market is actually running with us here. Okay, PSTG, a little heartbeat here, a little move to the upside. Hopefully this is sustained. Good volume on the upside candle.
Really a big slowdown now, even on the big indices. Kind of concerning. It feels like a bear trap right now. Come on, man. Besant to the rescue. Yep, just like I thought. Shoot.
Okay, target's going to be a little over 216. Well, 216 we're going to add to it on AMD.
Okay, 10 o'clock. Data we just got, ISM non-manufacturing prices for November. 65.4 versus 70 prior. 52.6 versus 52 estimate on non-manufacturing PMI data. I don't think that's good, but any news is pump news.
$216 is going to be the add.
Wow. I just cannot believe the SPY, man. Little monster. We lose the SPY, we lose it all, but I don't think that's going to happen, man. Look at it. Getting right back out. We're green now on the SPY. Wow.
NASDAQ only down 56 points. Dow's up 105.
Q's approaching session highs. Well, Besant saved the market today as of right this minute. That may change, but wow. Okay. Giving up on the put options there. Wow. Watch the bulls flex. Time to go long some things, y'all. Let me look around. Maybe NVIDIA here. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the SPY now.
Yep. Starting to take off. We're full share size AMD traders. And again, target's going to be close to 217 on AMD. Finally getting this bounce now on PSTG. Target's going to be up towards 74. If we get past that VWAP line there, sky's the limit. Could also be a player on CrowdStrike for a short. Same thing with Amazon. Unless, of course, we follow through.
Big move on Goldman Sachs right now. Big move. Okay. It made some money. It gave some back here with the put options, but I'm just blown away at how strong the SPY is today.
NASDAQ only down 28 points, 27 points now. So we're going to see maybe a run from red to green.
I'd say so. Yeah, I'm all out of short positions right now. I'm looking around for a potential long position. I was watching Goldman Sachs around 8:15 and looked again, and it's at 8:24 now. Who's gonna rescue everybody? Well, the big banks. Speaking of, Fed managed to hand a big chunk of change to banks, which was again not a good thing, but markets don't care. Just move higher.
Watch that VWAP now on PSTG. I think we've got 217 locked in on AMD. We'll see.
Wow, Goldman Sachs is ripping.
A little pullback here. Hopefully we continue. Wow. Goldman Sachs just ripped the top off.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Great strategy, Seth, also. Up or down from the VWAP line.
Nice turn. Good trade on Microsoft. Yeah, I got paid on it, just not nearly as much as you did. Man, Goldman Sachs is on a tear. Jeez. Let's look at AEO. Why not? No thanks. Aqua, no thanks. Coin, no thanks. MSTR, maybe? Gross. Might have having trouble with 645 again.
Come on, one more pop here. Let's go. I want to see the NASDAQ turn green. That would be beautiful. And what I'd really like to see is I'd like to see PSTG over there at 74. That would make it for me. Goldman Sachs, there's no downside to that stock, right?
No. And this
Straight
thing
up.
is
Are those
straight
all-time?
up.
Are they all-time highs?
No, 841 all-time highs. Maybe I get a second chance on these cues. I don't know. I'm more concerned about the SPY today than the cues. The cues can move around. Like SanDisk, I missed that short. Every time I say that, it moves down another 4 points. Like, it's wild.
Yeah.
But hey, look at Softy. There it goes. New session low. Crowd getting another nice bounce. Seth, nice. Man, this is starting to feel like a bear trap, y'all.
Yeah, it's starting to look like that now. That starting to roll over just a little bit, but I still have faith in this market, and especially AMD. Hopefully, to lead us here. PSTG has obviously come back down after hitting that VWAP, couldn't get through it, but hopefully a second chance for everybody if this NASDAQ starts to curl and turn. Coming right back up, let's see. 621.50 on the Qs, that would be a sign, right? Okay, here comes AMD. Once it crosses 217, I'll come out of it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might get another leg lower here. Not on Goldman Sachs, though.
Nope.
Man, SanDisk. Look at it, down on 190 now. Holy smokes. Here comes the leg. Be careful. Ooh. I'll tell you what, if this candle gets bought up, bulls are taking over. That was a big bearish push right there. That was all selling that just showed up. And look at the bulls show up. I'm just saying, nope. We're not giving up that easy. Meta having that trouble at 645, finally rolling over here. Ooh. Seth, where'd you get in? On crowd? It's a monster trade for you. What'd you get in, like 497? Very nice. Very nice.
Tell you what, the other stock that I was watching earlier in the week, Circle, CRCL, and this stock here over 80 would make sense today. I'll watch it. Not great volume, but stock that I have been watching. And we're close on AMD. Again, market getting a little worse now. See if DVG is right here on this trap.
SPY and the Q's hanging on to the 55 SMA at the moment, just below the VWAP, trading in parallel right now. That said, the SPY has 500 companies in it. Qs have 100 predominantly tech names, which also are in the SPY. Hence, they typically trade in pairs, but I think I'm going to go for some more put options and just, it is what it is on the Qs, just in case we snap. I dare not do that to the SPY. Unless we break 679.33. Actually, you know what? Even if we get under 681, I might start building a short position or put options on the SPY. But I'm not going to go crazy on them because it's just been like, look at yesterday. We held this level all day long. It was pretty disgusting price action. So clearly, there's a battle going on. Who's going to win? We know 684 overhead is literally the trigger warning to go into new all-time highs. If you look at the SPY call and put ratios, 700 is the big number.
No, I mean, I'm simply waiting now. I got AMD and PSTG right now, both long, and AMD looks like it wants to go here. NASDAQ working on a nice 2 green candle on the 5-minute on the triple Qs. 621.50 is the focus here for the triple Qs.
Yeah, the SPY's, man.
Or if you want to simplify it, there we go, AMD. If you want to simplify it, just watch the NASDAQ, see if it turns green here. It should get a pop.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come out of a little bit of the AMD trade here. Remember our AMD trade, we're in it at 215. We just stretched over 217 with an add at 216 full share size. So I'm going to take this opportunity to come out of some here, just over the 217 mark, and call that trade 3/4 out. And we'll let the last quarter run up to 218, hopefully.
Nice.
We'll see what happens. So a couple winning trades, one losing trade, PSTG. Hopefully PSTG cranks up here and runs.
Look at NVIDIA stepping up here. Crowd now at 505. Does it catch a flyer? What did it close up at? 515.
I was originally short that trade today under 5 and added to it under 495.
I might be interested in shorting crowd here in a minute. I'll be patient. That's a big bounce though off the bottom. So maybe go long here. I don't know. I will wait. Watch the cues. Getting rejection right at the 200. So is the SPY. Bears are for sure playing the game today though. So there's definitely bears out there. The problem is all that's doing is providing more liquidity for bulls to buy into. Maybe 504, 505, crowd strike. A small nibble. You know what? Just for giggles. Sorry, Seth. I'm only going to do 10 shares here. It's just for giggles. Because I wanted to short this one earlier, like near the open, but we missed it. So CRWD, I'm going to put it at 505. Let's see. Small little baby trade. Okay, you know what? It's close enough. We'll do a market order. Being patient pays, though. Like realistically, you know, we get over this session high on the SPY, which is what is that? 682.34. Get bullish. Get and cue the disclaimer. And then if you break 679.33, you get bearish. So you, technically, if you haven't taken a trade, being patient here could pay off well for you. Getting in a little bit early, obviously, you're trying to forecast the next move. But watch the cues here at 620. Okay, good. Come on, crowd strike. A little more. Yay, the cues are working.
Down 68 points, trying to make a comeback here at least.
Wow. Right into the 55, man. On the cues and the SPY, which is right where the big institutions like to play, is at 55, 50, you could call it. Simple moving average. As soon as that price hit that, they just stepped up. Incredible. All right, you know what? I'm going to close out pretty much everything and wait till a decision is made because this is whipsaw choppiness. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm going to wait here on the cues 50 shares of crowd. I mean, whatever. Yeah, Scott, I think I might step away for a little bit, make some tea, just to let these markets figure out what the hell they want to do, because it's just whipsaw, going up, then down, and sideways. And anytime I have a sideways market, I have a tendency to lose money. So
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we've got to get direction here. We're just kind of treading water is the best way to talk about it. Although Nasdaq's made quite a comeback now. It's only down 38 points. So we'll see if it can make a sizable comeback here today, turn green, and boost this market higher. Don't know, but we shall see. Stocks like MSFT, uh, NVDA, they're coming off the bottom. So I mean, who knows? I mean, you feel kind of trappish, I guess. You start to go long and it rolls back over, but we'll see. CRWD now over. I mean, CRWD again. If the market turns to the downside, that 500 is also the magic number area.
yeah, it's like take my ball and go home.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, tell you what, I'm gonna leave a couple positions I have now. CrowdStrike got 50 shares, nothing big.
Are you long?
No, I'm short.
Okay.
So 507.50, 508 is probably where I'll get out. It's not a huge trade for me. It's a small position, but we start to break, down to like 500. I may hit it. And I've got some put options on the Qs that are like up and down, whatever, 50, 60 bucks. But I'm on the fence. I think the big one to watch today is SPY. Like if the SPY can push above 683 today, it's game on. 684 is the big breakout level where we're going to be looking at new all-time highs. And I got to imagine if we're literally 1% away from all-time highs, man, the bulls want to go get that, knowing they want to be up at 700. So many people have forecasted this 7,000 print on the SPY or SPX, like the actual futures. And knowing that we're like 1% away, I got to imagine that they're going to want to step up, especially Santa Claus rally. Fill in the blank with excuses, right, of why it would be bullish. But if you look at the underpinning data, it's no bueno. So I don't know how these markets continue to move higher. What do I know? But you trade what you see, not what you feel. That's why we're traders. So anyway, Scott, I'll be right back. I'm going to go make some tea.
Yep. NASDAQ doing nothing, not giving us the vibe where it's going to go. Dow's starting to take off. Yep. To the upside. Watch the 71 on PSTG. I'm going to come out of all the AMD here. We just turned green on the NASDAQ. So I'm going to come out of the, I'm going to come out of all shares now on the AMD trade. I'm out all shares. Good news is we are green. Let's see if we could build the momentum on this for the, there we go. Again, 71 break will be significant on PSTG. little bit. I mean, not much here. The only thing I'm in right now is PSTG. Yeah, NASDAQ again, treading water, not doing anything really. Wow, AMD, nice move on AMD. Now NASDAQ's up 21 points now. Nope, PSTG still not participating. I would think it would bump a little bit here, but it hasn't. Microsoft helped. NVDA helped on the overall index. Yeah, it's something that's gonna hopefully take care of itself here, um, to the upside on PSTG, but we'll see. You've got a green day going. Just have to be cautious here with this trade. I'll probably stick another 5 minutes or so, and then take off and just kind of babysit this last trade of the day. Both markets green. Dow's up 185 and Nasdaq's up 16. Just watch some of the big names. The big names will tell you which way the market is going. Okay, that's going to do it for me. PSTG stop loss will be under 69. Call it 68.90, Rick. And I'm going to leave it right there. And I will check back with everybody here as we break into the afternoon session. Market, not much. The only trades were this morning here for myself. Got that AMD trade, which was super nice, and the CRWD trade, which was even better. And we're kind of stuck here in PSTG, so I'll check back in a little bit later. Why always appreciate you, and traders, have a good rest of your morning, great rest of your morning, and I'll see you a little bit later. Thank you, Clifton. Traders, we'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.
All right. Move on. Market's rolling over a little bit now, but man, what a day. Yeah, I'm just watching like the fact that we're pushing highs in session, rejecting, coming back to VWAP. I'm just being patient. Like I am bearish today, even though we're pushing these highs. I'm seeing a big like bearish pull, and the trouble is like every time you see the bears load up, the bulls just wait and then try to run them over. So they're providing some of that overhead liquidity that's very like needed to get over 684 on the SPY. So I'm keeping an eye on the SPY. That's literally been my focus really all day. Is just looking at the breadth of the SPY, strong names. Been watching Meta kind of fall off a cliff here. SanDisk got a bounce to 195. I was thinking about shorting that. I didn't, but I still have my 50 shares on Crowd, which they're doing, whatever. But the fact that like the Qs right now are to VWAP bouncing, SPY is still green on the day, right? Qs barely made the close, barely, and then rejected right now. So again, I'm still pretty bearish. I don't know if I want to get involved. I've been watching the SPY at this 682 print and looking at the put options on it for tomorrow. Big thing is we've got data coming out this week. So how many people are just pushing that today and then waiting for what comes out on Friday? I don't know, but the fact that we're just sideways, like days like this, I hate them. So it's an easy way to lose money because you can, get your 40-cent move and then it moves 40 cents again against, for a 1-to-1 risk. You get stopped out and then it makes the move $1. And then you feel like, oh man, I missed it. You get involved and then it moves against you $1. So it's like a whipsaw, relatively sideways market right now. And I don't like to trade them typically. So I have a tendency to stay away and just be patient and watch and see what happens. And then once a direction is determined, then I make a call. So like for me, the SPY, the big level I'm watching, 679.33. Can I get some put options here? Sure. If it moves over 683, dump them, right? Like, because I'm not going to sit around and wait to get run over. But I'm definitely not looking to take shares right now because again, 40 cents, 80 cents, $1, whatever it is that you're putting on as risk. Like right now, we're about to get run over on CrowdStrike. And then watch, it's going to hit 508. And so here it comes 508. So I just got stopped, right? Now watch. There's a good chance it's going to come back to like 506. So this is just kind of like these are really ugly markets like this. So directionally, obviously, we're trending higher. Markets want to break out, I feel like. But it's right now, it's like stock pickers market, like buying the dip, sure. Maybe on CrowdStrike like Seth did earlier today. But like look at the chart on Apple. Do you want to get involved there? No, I don't. NVIDIA, disgusting. Like a total flush, 180.04, big level, tries to hold that, bounces $1.50, and then dumps. It's gross. It's gross. So like that level of manipulation tells me, like I don't want to play when markets are being manipulated. I want to play when we know a direction. Like, hey, are we all selling? Cool, let me get involved. Like we did this morning. And even then, like it wasn't, a big winning day for me with the morning. A couple $1,000 is not going to make or break me, but we gave back a couple $100 on some of these put options. Same thing, popped up, got stopped, came right back down. Popped up, got stopped, came right back down. So, and it's a long-winded answer why you asked the question, do I have any trades on? I'm just watching, being patient. That's part of this business too. You don't have to take a trade. unless the opportunity presents itself. Like the good news is there's plenty of volatility, plenty. Goldman Sachs, huge move to the upside. But I'm serious. Pull up any Mag 7A, pull up Microsoft, pull up Meta, pull up CrowdStrike, pull up AMD, Nvidia, Apple. Like these moves are completely erratic. They're not even. They don't make any sense. It feels like I'm at a baccarat table or something. You're just betting on the cards coming out. Again, it's very trappy. It's like a kind of like a scalper's paradise, but even then, I wouldn't call it that, because your time to exposure on hitting your target right now is, I would argue, a little bit longer than normal. I mean, pull up Apple. Look at that chart. Big level at 285.67, came in, bounced right off of that. We're pretty darn close. Up a point. And imagine if you were short at that point, waiting for it to crack, you gave it a 1 point risk reward, instantly stopped out. Or, whatever, 4 minutes later. This is kind of where I like to use options in these sideways days, just to figure out, like, okay, once a direction is made, put some options on and I set it, forget it. Put whatever, $300 of risk on them or whatever it is, depending on what's the option. And then just enjoy my day. But like right now, there's nothing that's standing out. I mean, arguably the SPY wants to break out. That's almost obvious. But if it continues to reject up here, like it has been, maybe we flush like in a big way, 2-3% today. I'm a 60% scalper, and I would not touch this. Yeah, it's gross, right? The price action is gross. According to Michael. Aloha, by the way. CrowdStrike just got to break out, which is cool. Good for them. To Scott's point earlier, they blew their numbers out. They just, forward guidance wasn't really aligned, I think, with what they were hoping on the investor side. And look, people picked it up because why? Hey, the numbers match. The numbers are good. Why not buy it? Why dump it? I seriously can't believe Goldman Sachs, though. I mean, that thing went straight up. It's up almost at $830 right now. UPST, nothing. Amazon, nothing. Okta, what a bounce off. Look at, dude. On their earnings, they beat top and bottom, sell off. They completely bought the dip. I mean, this is, in a way, almost like the easiest market ever. Just buy the dip, which is insane, by the way, in my opinion. Cue the disclaimer. But, there's going to be a lot of people that get really hurt when the dip doesn't get bought. But that just seems to be the MO of this market this year, 2025. Put it on your calendars. BTFD. Buy the freaking dip, we'll call it. Yeah, the SPY, though, is just incredible today. Seriously. It is incredible. Undeniable. It's going to break out any second. It looks like it anyway. Q's now teeing up here. Yeah, why? And sometimes that's, well, the trouble too is it's lunchtime also. So this is a slow time of the day. direction is kind of usually put in place, but this coil up on the SPY, man, it looks like it just wants to break out. The only thing I'm concerned about is like how many bears are waiting for this exact moment. I know I am, right? Like I'm waiting for everyone to get super bullish. Wow, CrowdStrike really ripping now. By the way, that's why you have stop losses. And we had a small size. I only had 50 shares on that stock. And at first I had it at 507.50, and I'm like, yeah, I'll put it out to 508. So like 3.5 points. Do the math on that. Like I'm not worried about a couple $100. I am, however, looking for an opportunity to like, I'm not going to buy this breakout until we break out, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to look for some of the names that have been beaten up a little bit today, like a Microsoft, like a Meta. And that's assuming that the Qs follow through. Hey, Michael, take a look at Apple, man. Isn't that disgusting? Gross chart. Absolutely disgusting. Also worth noting, in the SPY, we have about a fourth of the volume right now. We usually have about 80 million shares on average. Right now we're at 19 million. So is there more inflows? Is this market manipulation? Is this people trying to get out of their positions and finding suckers to buy the position? I don't know. We'll find out soon, though. I wonder if I just like put up all my winnings for the day and put options. I'm seriously thinking about it. Like hit the Qs, give it like a 2K loss. Here we go. Let's see. Is this a real move, or is this just people, gonna go eat some Chipotle for lunch? Nope. Bounced right off the 200 EMA on the SPY, of course. You took Apple short? Really? Good for you, man. You got to let me know, Michael. If you're taking it short, you got to give me the heads up. Because, dude, I bet literally, I think I'm at 3 for 20 at this point on shorting Apple. I don't know if that's the actual win-loss ratio, but it's definitely not good on shorting Apple for me. You know what? If we break the view up on the Qs, guys, I'm going to go for adding to these put options once and for all a decent size. Here's one that's interesting too. I talked about earlier, Okta. I thought for sure that thing was going to really get buried today. Boy, was I wrong. What a bounce. I think, what were you guys talking about? OKLO as well? Man, I want a short SanDisk again so bad, but it's in this level. Like, do we bounce right here? Or does it continue to fall? Big reason. I mean, it was at $27 at one point in the last year. And it was at 284. I'd say that's a little overdone. All right, let's go for it. I'm going to hit the cues. Do 20. 620 strike, $2.10. 10 of those. I'll let it go to $1.10. Set it and forget it. I'll give back basically the money I made today if it doesn't work out. I'll give a breakout, fine. But I will be back a little bit later. I'm gonna keep an eye on markets. I just, like I said, the sideways nonsense is not conducive for my style of trading. So I don't mind. I'm more than happy to wait. And if the cues, break out and run me over, I give, a break even on the day. So be it. It's fine. Let's keep an eye on the SPY though, guys. 683, big level for the day. Most important level, 684.05. 684.05 on the SPY. We get above that, that should be blue sky territory to all-time highs. We shall see. But again, a day like today, it's okay to be patient. It's okay to not take trades unless it's a perfect setup. So if you don't have a reason as far as like, hey, I want to get in because, let's just say I'll use some of what I use. 200 EMA. Is it below it or above it? Number one. 55 SMA. Above or below it? VWAP. Above or below it? You start checking those boxes and they're in favor of the directional move that you want to have. Justify the trade. Is it at a big level dollar-wise, price point? Now you're starting to just add more reasons why it makes sense. However, you're just like, oh, I think this is going to go down or up. That's gambling. So make sure, days like today, be patient. Be mindful of size. As recommended, if you're new, don't use leverage because it can get you in trouble, especially in markets like this. Cue the disclaimer, it's not financial advice. Do whatever you want. It's your money. That said, just share opinions and hopefully it's of value to some of y'all in these wild markets that we are in. So I'll be around, like I said. Guys have questions? Let's see why saying thank you, agree. Thank you for today. I appreciate it. Yep, no worries, why appreciate it. But again, it's okay. It's not like, look, markets will be open tomorrow. We're gonna get a direction today. It can almost, I don't want to say guarantee it, but I'm pretty certain we'll get a pretty good outlook on, hey, are we gonna actually push the SPY to all-time highs? Which I don't know. If I could make the bet, I would say it's 60-40, just because I think bulls want it to go there. That said, there is this level overhead is a problem. It's been a problem for 3 sessions. If you don't believe me, go look at your daily chart on a SPY. Notice the doji that formed yesterday, and it was red. So again, wasn't really surprised to see the market sell off a little bit in the morning, but it almost felt like we needed an excuse. But buy the dip, man. Buy the dip. Everyone seems to do it, and whatever. If there is a breakdown, I'm certain it's going to be a big one, like 10% breakdown. And it's not really likely during the seasonality time of year because everybody wants a Santa rally, but that's all the more like you're stacking the deck now because people are accustomed to a Santa rally. It's just, it happens in December. People do window dressing. They do tax loss harvesting during this time of year. or make sure they get their bonuses, right? Like this is the time of year you see a lot of movement in markets, and they typically move up. Typically. During this time, anyways. So again, all the more reason that it could be a massive bull trap because everybody wants to get in, and then you get a guy that's sitting up top with however many bazillions of dollars that just shorts everything at the high. Maybe using options, maybe, different strategies, whatever. But look at the bond market, look at the news, ignore some of the news. Like, unless the news is directly related to how you trade, it's noise. So I'm not sure. I just get maybe to one, maybe short at it. When I search grab out one down from there. Yeah, I'm kind of the same mindset, Michael. Again, I'm just keeping an eye on things. Watching the SPY right now. There goes another attempt at 683. And these Qs are, well, that sucks. These Q put options are red now. It's all right. Let's see. Stacking the deck the halls. Yeah, Rick, exactly. Tesla big levels 440. Let's look. Tesla real quick. Okay, here comes the push on the SPY, guys. Careful. There it is. Is that a session high there? I think so. 99. Oh, off by a penny. Tesla. No. I mean, we crushed it yesterday on that. Shorting the hell out of that thing. I just don't. It's everything's getting a little irrational, which there's plenty of opportunity to make money during those times. But I want to see what really happens. Like Tesla right now looks like there's some FOMO going on. So I'm gonna pull up the level 2 on SPY real quick. That's some crazy movement. Like, there's a new session high, guys, in the SPY. Watch for the breakout over 684. This thing can rip, dude. Like, this could be crazy. In fact, I'm going to just close these put options now because I'm already down 50 cents on them. $1,000. Wah, wah. I'll get ready. Watching on the left, checking for session highs on the Qs here. Just came a penny under. Start to break out. I won't trade out on the spike, but looking like we're going to go higher. Okay, there's the Qs moving higher. Oh, wait. Don't want to trade out on the spike. See if maybe we get that big rejection up here, or if it takes off. If it does, I'll dump it a little early and eat my $1,400 loss. I'm gonna look left on the SPY here. Not quite over pre-market. We're in the deadly zone. $683.73. I don't see why we wouldn't get there. Okay, so I'm going to get ready on the SPY here. I might start putting into some put options on the SPY. I think I might take this trade pretty big here. 684. That's on Friday. Like $285. If we get up there, I may just start to load this thing, get like 100 contracts, and literally, if I'm wrong, give back the money. It's fine. But I'm gonna wait. If we get above 684, I won't take the put options. But if we get up there and start rejecting, yeah, I might give it a chance here. Let's wait. What do you guys think? We put in that all-time high? All-time high on the SPY is 689.70. About 1% away. Looks like it wants to go. With bad news, with bad job claims, everything's bad, and somehow we're moving higher, guys. What was it, Rick, that you said? Stacking the deck or deck the halls, right? It's part of the reason sometimes it's best to be patient in this business. It's not always easy, though. Okay, there's the lift on the SPY. Let's keep an eye on that. Goldman Sachs is at $830. Wow. Unbelievable. Crowd completely closed the gap. Dropped to 486 from 515 or $516, sitting at 514 right now. Anything is possible. Isn't that the Lego song? Okay, just waiting. I'm watching the 684 level on the SPY, guys. And it's the 684 strike as well. It'll be a violent breakout if we get above there. Almost certainly. We've waited 3 days, 4 days to get above that level. And if we finally do, this market's going to rip. But if we don't, this market's going to tank. Is this the big sell-off? Please, one time. So that we can believe in markets again. If you do fundamental analysis, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Right now, these markets are incredibly irrational. They're predicated on greed. They're predicated on manipulating of stock prices because they can, based on the Japanese carry trade, being able to take leverage, getting a bailout from the Federal Reserve for the tune of $13 billion in liquid cash because quantitative tightening stopped while no one was looking. Like, I don't know. You tell me. Does that sound like things are above board? Not really, but again, you can look at all that noise and all that data and then try to make a thesis and get in trouble versus trade what you see. But knowing in the back of your mind, the higher the markets go, the more bearish I'm getting, which is fine by me. I'm going to trade, go long where I can, take points where I can. But I've seen that I'm looking at the data regularly. I'm watching the credit markets. I'm watching the bonds. I'm watching yields. I'm watching equities and crypto. We talked about the other day. The big guys don't lose. Don't believe me? Pull up Goldman Sachs annual report. In fact, I can find it. Every single year, there's a part of their 10K. Goldman Sachs. You guys still hear me, right? Let's make sure I'm not talking to myself. Let's look at it for 24. I don't think 25's come out yet. Let's look. Annual report. Pull this up. Let's look up trading. One second, I'm gonna find this. Oops, I think I might have missed it just there. Where is it? Give me a second, guys. Assets under supervision. No, I want trading. Where the heck is it? Man, they added a lot more fluff to these. Holy smokes. Here we go. Now I have to find it. Now I'm like stuck on this. So every year, Goldman will put out a report and it'll show the number of days from a trading perspective that they're green versus red. And what you'll find is they are definitely more green than they are red on those days. And we're talking the idea of losing in spoons, winning buckets. No one does it better than these guys. I mean, they mastered that art. They usually have it as an image. That's what I'm trying to find right now. unless they changed their format last year. Oh, there we go. Did I just see it there? There you go. The table below presents by number of business days the frequency distribution of our daily net revenues for positions. You ready for it? Days over $100 million. Keep in mind, there's 252 total trading days in a year. Really, there's 250 of what we typically can use, right, as traders. 252 is the real number, but unless it's a leap year. But anyways, so days over $100 million. Okay, I'm pulling this directly from the report. Can't make this stuff up, guys. I'll just post this in the chat so you guys have it. So you can see what I'm seeing. So in millions. So days over $100 million, 62 days. From 75 to 100 million, 39 days. From 50 to 75 million, 57 days. So on, right? Days that they were down, okay? From 0 to 25 million, 12 days. From 25 million to negative 50 million, 3 days. And they only had 2 days where they lost over $100 million. Think about that. Think about that ratio. So they lost 2 times over $100 million, but they made over $100 million in a day 62 times. When I tell you, these guys don't lose, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I say, betting with big money is usually the safer bet than trying to use your emotions as an indicator of what markets should do or you think they should do. When that should give you a perspective. Does that help? Are you guys even seeing that? Posted it in the chat for you guys to check out. Well, when I talk about journaling your trades, guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about. But think about that like at the next level, right? Knowing your entry. Why did you get in there? Why did you pick that stock? What was the size? What could you switch your size? Like learn from your trades, but also document like this. How many days a year are you green? And to what like dollar amount? If you're losing $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day, you're not going to live long in this business, right? I mean, unless you're making 50,000 a day on average. Point is like that should be how you're measuring your performance in this market. You know, if you lose 3, 4, 5, 700,000, whatever, depending on your risk tolerance, right? Fine, but there should be a heavy skew in favor of the days that you're green. And once you do that, well, that changes things, right? And even you guys have heard me, like I rarely turn a green day into a red day. It happens though. Especially in markets like today, it can easily happen. Like I've given back way too much money on these stupid put options. Frankly, because I don't believe in the data right now. So I'm using a hedge. And right now my hedge is wrong. And that's okay. I have to pay the price. So anyway. All right, guys, I'm gonna be back. Let's maybe around 2. I may not come back on the microphone, but again, I'm kind of getting bearish while we move higher. I'm watching 684. If we don't get above 684 today, I will short the heck out of this market. So anyways, appreciate y'all. If I don't come back at 2 o'clock, we will for sure see you guys tomorrow at the open. Until then, cheers. God bless.